What's up, dude? Morning. It is January 3rd, starting off the new year with a wade with Mr.
Cruiser. Let's go get him, baby.
If you guys are interested in booking a trip down here at Royal City, Port Mansfield, I'm gonna leave his info right here, man. But first wade fishing trip. It is a little cold, so luckily Captain's got some waders that I can borrow. I would definitely recommend putting on some waders if it's cold water, man. You want to be comfortable when you're fishing. And if you do have waders, make sure they don't have holes. Like one time I went out there with Captain Vicker and they had some holes on them, so I got super wet. But anyway, let's go, man. I'll show you guys the boat and I'll show you guys the setup that we're using, because some people in my old videos are always commenting, what am I using, what type of setup. I'll show you guys right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait, bro. That first dip's gonna be like,
You do you, boo boo. You ripped your seat. How do you do that, with a knife or what? You got mad? I'm not catching any fish. Joaquin. Nice to meet you, man. A lot of boat traffic today. Look at that. Before we get out of the boat, guys, I'm using a Stoic rod, custom right here, Salt Reaper. Comment below if you want me to drop some more of these rods, man. I made like 20 of them about a year ago and they move pretty fast. Throwing the Corrado DC 25-pound Power Pro with 30-pound leader, 1/4 ounce Apex Predator jig head on the pearl sand right here. I figured this white would pop in the water. I'm gonna try it out with this color. If not, I have like 4 or 5 colors in my bag here. Shout out Cruiser for hooking me up with these waders.
but I have some Ray-Bans I'm selling. I was telling George.
The Gen 1s or 2s?
2s.
Damn.
Yeah. So you can either like voice activate it.
Another little tip, man. Whenever you get out of the boat, drop the lure in the water. 1, 2. Okay, so it takes about 3 seconds to hit the bottom. Now you know when you throw it out there, you wait about 3 seconds so the lure can hit the bottom. Colder water right now, it's like 68 degrees, right? The temp, water temp. I can feel it. Anyway, so when cold water, you want to cast that lure out there and let that lure fall all the way down to the bottom. Pop, pop, let it sit all the way down. Pop, pop, let it sit all the way down. Just like that. Oh yeah, nice trout skis. Nice trout skis. On that long fall, I wasn't even popping it. Here's a baby. No. I guess I hadn't cleaned these pliers. All right, we got one on the board, boys. One thing that I'm trying to do for 2026 is when I grab the fish, I want to start using bogas all the time, because every time I get home, my hands are always cut, and then I get those random ones that last, you know what I'm saying? That last forever. Oh, you guys saw that? We got 1 trout, so let's see if we can get more. That'd be better to go that way, right? Yeah, dude. And there's a couple of wakes right now too, which is kind of weird because it's cold. You'd think they'd be, yeah. One thing I like about all these fishing guides down here in South Texas, man, that's his boy right there. So the wind was coming out of the north, and all of a sudden you felt like a wind change, and you see that the water change as well. So what we're gonna do is Captain Cruiser's walking back to the boat. He's gonna go back and or come back over here and pick us up, and then we're gonna push further south and work it backwards, because I know I had gotten in an argument with a guy on YouTube, or not really an argument, just a discussion, right? I always say, if you're wade fishing or drift fishing, you know, 90% of the time you want to be fishing with the wind at your back, so you can be casting with the wind. You can get some extra casting distance. Right now we're casting into the wind, and you're not going to get the same cast, and it doesn't make the same sense to be walking and casting into the wind at your face. So just food for thought, man. If the wind changes, pivots, you pivot as well. All right, so we are walking back. All right, we're gonna get picked up by the boat, guys, and we're gonna reposition ourselves. 1 little trout at this first spot, or technically we're gonna go back to the same spot. We're just gonna go back and walk it the other way. Wasn't recording, boys and girls. Got off at that spot that we just moved to, or it's the same spot, we just repositioned. Nice little trout skis. The Corrosion X work, bro. It's a little baby, right? Little fatty, which is 0 this way. Oh yeah, she's 16. Little trout skis. Hey Meta, take a picture. I did take a picture.
Hey Meta, take a picture.
Stand by. Little trout skis.
There it is.
Cool. Pretty sweet.
On these.
It's crazy how technology is advanced. Remember when we were kids, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, dude. You good? All right, guys, we got 1 keeper trout in the box, man. This spot that we're fishing or we're wading into is a little bit, or it's more shallow. So I'm popping it a little bit faster because I don't want it to just be running on the bottom the entire time. That trout actually hit once that lure hit the water. I gave it one little pop and then it hit. Solid 16-inch trout. So let's see what else we can get. There's actually some slicks right here. Whenever you see slicks, man, cast at it, cast to the left of it, cast to the right, cast past it. Just really pick that little area apart, man, because slicks, little ambush points or little potholes, those are the areas that I really like to pick apart. I know, I'm trying to
hit that little slick, bro.
Still walking this area, man. I'm really trying to fan cast. I know I always say this tip, but a lot of people that watch this channel sometimes, they're new. So left, middle, right, and then once you start catching fish, break it apart a little bit more into like 6 little slices. And then if you stop catching fish for 4 or 5 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes, then you go back to left, middle, right. If you catch a fish, slow it down, break that area apart. And now we're actually deeper than where we started. So now I'm trying to let the lure go down a little bit further. Sometimes I gotta catch myself, man. I don't know if it's just me. I try to work the lure too fast. I try to cover too much area, so I really gotta pause, take a breath, and let it go down, and then pop, pop, down, pop, pop, down, pop, pop, down, pop, 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 down, just like that. All right, guys, so I did catch a few trout with this color, but the sun's coming up, and the water here's green. So for green water, I always like throwing this color right here. I've had some luck using this color for big speckled trout and redfish. But right now my speckled trout senses are tingling. Big speckled trout. Let's see how this purple does. All right, man. This water right here, guys, feels like trout, big trout water. So let's see if we can get one on. I think I need to slow it down. Let it go down, let it go down. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, dude. Whatever that is. You got that on the video?
Yeah.
Badass. I'll put it on the GoPro, or I'll put it on the video because I wasn't recording. So what happened was, I cast it out there. I thought I hooked a big trout, lost it, cast it right back out there and caught a trout that felt like a monster, but it was 15 and a half, 16. For those that, if you know, you know, those have been watching this YouTube channel for a while. Freshwater hook set in the inshore realm. So like I said earlier, man, if you see like a pothole or like a slick like this, George over there has gotten 2 nice keeper trout off of that slick over there. Nice. The bites for him were a little 4 or 5 casts in between, but just keep casting, man. Go to the left, middle, right, cast past it, cast to the right, cast to the left. Try different retrieves also is another thing you can do. Maybe they want it like a little quicker or like right underneath the water surface, because if it's a trout, if it's a slick, it's there for a reason. I know I've heard stories of, have you heard of captains doing that, like for tournaments, putting oil in the water to create a slick? But if it's something like that, then yeah, you're not gonna catch anything.
They can have other people stop.
Exactly, yeah. For tournament times, anything goes, I guess, down here. That's a dolphin, I see it. Yeah. There's 2 dolphins. You see the one behind it? Oh yeah. Troutskis! That's a nice troutskis. You see the dolphins, dude? So crazy story, man. I've seen dolphins before whenever you're wade fishing. I've just never seen them that close, man. I have my iPhone that I took out here in a little bit, and I zoomed in on how close the dolphins were, man. It was pretty scary because you just see a fin out there. You don't know what it is, but crazy, man, crazy. Oh, she's blind, poor girl. Damn, she's resilient, dog.
The purple goblin.
Yes, sir. She don't even want to let it go. So
Boy, that's it. That 3?
Yeah. So this color right here, purple goblin, man, available on my website, stoicoutdoors.com. But it's got some blue flakes that I put in there, little black flakes, white flakes, purple shimmer. So whenever you cast it out there, that chartreuse tail is gonna pop through the water, and it's gonna really attract these speckled trout down here and redfish as well. We already got our limit of trout. Keep working this area, look for a big trout and maybe some redfish, man. This water looks like it would hold a big trout and some nice redfish as well. The only thing is, maybe about 200 yards out, we saw some fins, and we were thinking, what is that, shark? But nah, we saw a pair of dolphins swimming across. So whenever you see that, just be careful, man. Get the fish out of the water, put them in the boat, get them off your stringer, just so those dolphins don't want to come in and get an easy meal, man. And they might mistake your leg for an easy speckled trout or for an easy redfish meal. Just be careful. But yeah, guys, man, it feels nice to get back out here. I think it's been like 2 months since I've been fishing. Wade fishing specifically. I've been out on the little John boat a few times. Wade fishing down here in Port Mansfield area, Royal City, South Padre Island. It's a very, very unique experience. If you guys have not done it before, I would definitely recommend it, man. If it's gonna be like your first time and you don't have a boat and all that, recommend getting yourself a guide. I'm not gonna push cruiser fishing on you, but he's a good dude, man. Good people, and he always provides all the gear, and he's just a good dude to be around. So if you're interested, like I said earlier, you can book a trip right here. Captain Victor is also available. There's a bunch of captains down here in South Texas that you can get with. That way you can go out, man, and you don't have to worry about, oh, nice shot. You don't have to worry about something going wrong on your boat or something going wrong where you don't have anything. You don't have all your gear. Trout skis? She got like 2 spots on her. Trout skis. Oh, come here, girl. There you go. Nice trout skis. And one thing, man, one thing that I'm trying to do for 2026, man, I'm trying to use these BOGO grips. These are little knockoff Danko pliers, but I always have an issue with getting these fish and getting cut on my finger or something. So I wanted to start using this so I can really hold these fish out and not have to worry about them cutting my fingers, because sometimes you get these cuts on your hands. What's that, bro? Yeah, sometimes you get these little cuts and they last a while on your fingers, man. Nice little trout. Thanks, bro. I'm fat. I got it. You're like, they'll fit you perfectly because you got a fat face. Thanks, dog.
No, it ain't like that.
Nah, joking. Dude, there's some reds up in here, I bet too, man. Right at maybe 50 yards, that little transition. Monster. Hell yeah. Purple Goblin doing work, boys. Doing work. I like that bag, man. It's nice. They can stay alive. All right, guys. My GoPro died, but we're slaying the keeper speckled trout. But right around here, man, I'm gonna see if I can turn the phone around. There's a bunch of dolphins that are swimming around, and they're actually feeding. Yep, there's one right there. Look, there's a few dolphins running around. Let's see if I can get him on. There he is, right there. Did you see that? Right there. I've seen dolphins before when you're fishing, but usually you're driving the boat. There's another one over there. Driving the boat. I've never seen them get this close when you're wade fishing. There's another one right there. There's 2. Hope you guys can see them on the phone. Let's see if I can zoom in. There they are over there. You see all the wakes? There's a few dolphins, man, and it was like only like 2 or 3, and now there's like 5 or 6 of them running around. There's another one right there. You see it? That one. You would think that there's a fin right there, that they would kind of slow down the bite, but it hasn't, man. And also there was a full moon last night. Let me see if I can get there was a full moon last night, so we're testing like 2 or 3 theories right now. There's another one right there. Jeez, they're feeding. There he is. That is crazy. Hey Andy, if you taxi, I got it on camera, so
Good. We know who to sue the Texas Parks and Wildlife.
we're gonna go try to get some reds on, man. We got our limited trout skis, solid trout skis. Those dolphins really ruined the party though, but let's go try to find some redfish.